Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on creating an ASP.NET Core Web API reporting service. In this video, we'll see how to create an ASP.NET Core Web API for a report viewer using the new ASP.NET Core Web Application template. First, open Visual Studio 2019, and click Create a New Project. Choose C# from the drop-down. Select ASP.NET Core Web Application, and then click Next. Change the application name, and click Create. Bold Reports ASP.NET Core Report Viewer works in ASP.NET Core version 2.x and ASP.NET Core version 3.x. Choose the ASP.NET Core version. For this video, I am choosing ASP.NET Core version 3.1. Then select the API application template, and click Create. Now let's install the required NuGet packages. Right-click the project in the Solution Explorer tab, and choose Manage NuGet Packages. In the Browse tab, search for the Bold Reports.NET Core NuGet package, and install it. The purpose of the Bold Reports.NET Core package is to build the server-side implementations. The following table provides details about the dependency packages and their usage. The syncfusion.compression.net Core package is a base library for the PDF, doc.io, and XLS.io packages. The syncfusion.pdf.net Core package is used for exporting RDL or RDLC reports in PDF format. The syncfusion.doc.io.net Core package is used for exporting RDL or RDLC reports in Word format. The syncfusion.xlsio.net Core package is used for exporting RDL or RDLC reports in Excel format. The syncfusion.officechart.net Core package is a base library for the XLS.io package. The new tonesoft.json package is used to serialize and deserialize data for Report Viewer. The dependent packages will be installed automatically on installing the Bold Reports.NET Core package. Let's add a Web API controller. Right-click the controller folder in your project and select Add New Item from the context menu. Select Web API Controller class from the listed templates and name it Report Viewer Controller.cs, and then click Add. In the Report Viewer Controller, add the following using statement. Inherit the iReport controller interface, and then implement its methods. The iReport controller interface has a declaration of action methods that are defined in the Web API controller for processing RDL, RDLC, and ssrs reports, and for handling resource requests from the Report Viewer control. The iReport controller has the action method declarations. The post-report action method is used to post the request in the report process. The onInit report options method is invoked when the report is about to be processed. Here, I have loaded the salesorder.detail.rdl report from the resources under www root folder. The onReportLoaded method is invoked when the report and subreport start loading. The getResource method is used to get the resource from the report. The ReportHelper class contains helper methods that help to process a post or GET request from the Report Viewer control and return the response to it. The getResource method is used to return the report resource to the requested key. The processReport method is used to process the report request and returns the result. Now let's add routing information. Routing is the process of directing an HTTP request to a controller. The functionality of this processing is implemented in system.web.routing. Add the action parameter in the route template. Let's enable cross-origin requests. Browser security prevents Report Viewer from making requests to your Web API service when both run in different domains. To allow access to your Web API service from a different domain, we must enable cross-origin requests. Open the startup.cs file. Call add curs in startup.configure services. It adds curs services to the app's service container. The report viewer uses the MVC pattern controller actions for report processing. To achieve this, call add MVC and set enable endpoint routing to false. Then in the configure method add the app.useCurs and app.useMVC. Next, open the report viewer controller.cs file. Add the enable curs attribute to the report viewer controller class and specify the policy name which is given in startup.configure services. Let's register the valid license token. Open the startup.cs file and enter the code snippet to register the license token in configure method. License tokens can be generated from the downloads section of the Bold Reports site. I've provided the user guide documentation link in the video description. Select Embedded Reporting and click Generate Token. Copy the token. In the startup.cs file, register the license token. Compile and build the application. You can host this service application on your machine, for example IIS, IIS Express, or Azure, and use it for RDL report processing. Everything required for report processing is ready. Add the www root folder in the application. Let us create a simple JavaScript application to test the service. I have added the JavaScript video tutorial link in the video description. Now let's add an already created report. Create a folder named Resources in the www root folder in your application. This is where we will keep the RDL reports. In this video I am going to add the sales order detail.rdl file to the resources folder. You can get the sales order detail.rdl file from the video description. I have also included a link to more samples and demos in this video's description. Build and run the application. You can see the weather forecast is launched by default. Let's install the Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Static Files NuGet package. Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Static Files is a middleware package for serving static files, directory browsing, and default files. Stop debugging. Then open the Manage NuGet Packages. In the Browse tab search for Microsoft.ASP.NET Core.Static Files and install it. In the startup.configure method add app.useStatic files. Now let's set the report path and service URL. For testing purposes, I am opening the index.html page. Set the report service URL as API/report viewer. And report path as resources/salesorder-detail.rdl, which are relative to the index.html file. Compile and build the application. View the index.html file in the browser. You can see the sales order detail report is loaded in the Bold Report viewer. In this video, we learned how to create ASP.NET Core Web API reporting service. Stay tuned to this channel for our upcoming videos on Bold Reports. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.